thankful that you're here with us. There we go. Okay. My name is Susan Domer. I'm the music director here, and Anna Williams is over here. She has been doing a lot of the legwork with me. We work together to get this to happen, and it can't happen without friends who say, yes, we will sing or we will play. So we are very grateful for all the people that are here. Our benefit concerts have raised a good amount of money for 2 different causes so far, for the girls in Nepal and then for Kate's cause for childhood cancer. And tonight our benefit is Doorways, and it is a really important work. It's a nonprofit. I'm not going to read to you. There is a wonderful explanation inside. And there'll be some more information coming up. And then Lindley also has some information on the back table there as well. So we want you to know that this is a cause specifically for women and children, but anyone who has a need in the Arlington area. Right, all right, and so Greater DC. So without further ado, we're going to get started. This is being live streamed, and we're here in person. So Anna Williams is up first.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island sees a role on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, and no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line, the line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
So it started with an idea about girls in Nepal who needed a wall to protect them from their abusers who had taken them away for sex industry. And they kept coming back. And so New Community said, we need to build a wall. We need some money. We need about $3,000. And that's where the germ for the first benefit idea came into play. Well, Tina Fisher, who is here, met Lori Turner, who was in Roanoke. Yes, in Roanoke, but they didn't meet here in the United States. They met in Nepal because they went on a learning tour to see and to take a picture that was painted during that first concert. One of our friends painted while we sang and played, and then we presented a what is it called? Digital copy of the, yes, because trying to get that big painting on the plane would have been really important for her to do, not happening. So anyway, our next song is actually a video that's going to be played here on the screen, and this is Tina Fisher and Lori Turner with A Beautiful Noise.
Started out as a whisper, turned into a scream, made a beautiful noise, shoulder to shoulder marching in the street. the broken glass and furniture on the floor. Been up half the night screaming, now it's time to get away. Pack up the kids in the car. Another bruise to try and hide, another alibi to write. Another ditch in the road, you keep moving. Another stop sign, you keep moving on. And the years go by so fast. Wonder how I ever made it through. And there are children to think of, babies asleep in the back seat. I wonder how they'll ever make it through this living nightmare. But the mind is an amazing thing, full of candy dreams and new toys and another cheap hotel, 2 beds and a coffee machine. But there are groceries to buy, and she knows she'll have to go home. Another ditch in the road, you keep moving. Another stop sign, you keep moving on. And the years go by so fast. Wonder how I ever made it through. Another bruise to try and hide, another alibi to write, another lonely highway in the black of night. And there's hope in the darkness, you know you're gonna make it. Another ditch in the road, you keep moving. Another stop sign, you keep moving on. And the years go by so fast, a silent fortress built to last. Wonder how I ever made it. Ooh.
Talking to me? Oh, no, that one.
I was hoping Susan would introduce us. That's it. No. I'll do it. I'll do it. So, the group I have with me right here, we're the Lemon Pickers, and the reason that we are the Lemon Pickers is because when we sit around and we pick tunes a little bit, somebody might and a lemon is a fruit, right? It's a citrus.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a vegetable, right? It's a fruit, right? So it's a
fruit.
citrus fruit, and so, but it has this sour taste. So when we'll pick around, we'll be picking, and all of a sudden somebody will hit a wrong note. It'll be a sour note, and we'll go, and we make a sour face. So that's why we're called the Lemon Pickers.
Yeah.
So now you feel free to use that sour face at any point during this performance.
You'll have plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. So if you just practice a little bit, because you'll see us do it. All right.
Right shoulder in, right? Ready?
Yep. hillside of the mountain, always looking upwards to the skies. Reminds me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now the bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the green wood on a fireplace, the falling snow around a redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now the bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Well, Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first settled there. He spoke about the love of the mountains that he and Mama shared together there. Now the bright moon is shining in the valley, that old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Well, my mom and dad are resting there today. All right, thank you so much. I think we got one more for you. It's a little tuning adjustment. Yep. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard, I'll never be a free man, so they say. Warden, hear my plea, listen now to me. Well, I killed a man that I called with my wife. You'd probably done the same, so I'm not to blame. Sentenced to the rest of my life. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard, I'll never be a free man, so they say. In the driving rain with a ball and chain, my hammer rings a low and mournful sound. It sings a little song for the ones that done me wrong, who lie beneath that cold, cold ground. In the gravel yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, work is mighty hard in the gravel yard, I'll never be a free man, so they say. In the
gravel yard with a number for my name. Making little rocks out of big rocks all day. Oh, the work is mighty hard in the gravel yard. I'll never be a free man, so they say. No, I'll never be a free man, so they say.
All right, thank you so much.
This is Devin Hess, and he's going to be singing You Raise Me Up.
When I am down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, and I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I could stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I could stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I could stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raised me up so I could stand on mountains. You raised me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
I'm on 5. There we go. While she's getting set up, Amelia Anderson is going to be playing on her cello for us. She has 3 pieces, and it's been fun to watch her in church because she started playing about a year ago, I guess. And so now that she's here, we're really excited to have her play. So here is Amelia. not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. This place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who'd get hurt, but who learned how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all this and mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
We're going to take a brief break. If you need to get up and stretch your legs, by all means, but we're gonna get some more information about doorways. I did wanna let you know, if you are making out a check this evening, please make it out to the Manassas Church of the Brethren, and in the memo line, note doorways, please. That way we know where the funds are going. All right, Lindley?
Hi, everyone. My name is Lindley Beckbridge, and in addition to being Anna's friend of 20 years, I am the Communications and Advocacy Director at Doorways, where I've worked for 8 years. And I really love this organization, and I really love the people that I get to work with every day. And that work is only possible because of the support of events like this and wonderful people like you. So really, truly, thank you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to find me. I have a pretty broad knowledge of all that we do at this point, and I'm always happy to connect you to someone if I don't have the answer. But basically, we are celebrating our 45th anniversary just about 2 weeks ago. So 45th year of serving our community, and it started and continues to be the result of people who care coming together to make a difference. And that's exactly what you're doing. So thank you again, and hope you enjoy your break and then the rest of our evening.
Mississippi to visit my granny in her antebellum world. Shotgun barefooted all day long, climbing trees free as a song. One day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. Well, I stuffed him in an old shoebox, punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh, when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. What happened next was hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, others thought it was hell. The fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrender all. Squirrel ran up Harv Newland's coveralls. Harv leaped to his feet and said, "Something's got a hold on me!" Yow! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke down in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the aisles, dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a meteor usage through the wounds. He fell to his knees to plead and beg. That squirrel ran out of his breeches leg, unobserved, to the other side of the room. All the way down in the amen pew, where sat Sister Bertha Better Than You, who was watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. You should have seen the look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, "Lord, have mercy on me." As the squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess to sins that would make a sailor blush with shame. She told a gossip in church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she started talking about her love life. Then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke down in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized, whether we needed it or not. We've heard the Bible stories, I guess, of how he parted the waters from Moses to pass, all the miracles God has brought to this old world. But the one I'll remember to my dying days is how he put that church on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. That day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke down in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke down in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah.
Not sure I want to follow that.
Can you hear the prayer of the children on bended knee in the shadow of an unknown room? Empty eyes with no more tears to cry, turning heavenward toward the light, crying, Jesus, help me to see the morning light of one more day. But if I should die before I wake, I pray my soul to take. Can you feel the hearts of the children aching for home, for something of their very own? Reaching hands with nothing to hold on to, but hope for a better day, a better day. Crying, Jesus, help me to feel the love again in my own land. But if unknown roads lead away from home, give me loving arms away from harm. Can you hear the voice of the children, softly pleading for silence in their shattered world? Angry guns preach a gospel full of hate, blood of the innocent on their hands, crying, Jesus, help me to feel the sun again upon my face. For when darkness clears, I know you're near, bringing peace again. Dolly truja dej, svedečje molitve. Can you hear the prayer of the children?
Good night, my someone, good night, my love. Sleep tight, my someone, sleep tight, my love. Our star is shining its brightest light. wish they might. Now good night, my someone, good night. Good night. Good night.
That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
It's okay. I don't want to break it. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Don't stop believing I am titanium.
We're leaving all the windows open. We don't even mind the rain, or where we let floors get wet. So what if the hardwood stains? 'Cause we're collecting evidence of one remarkable storm. How wild it was to find it, finally feel the climate, instead of only staying dry and warm. Rain on us, Saint Honesty. Salvation is coming in the morning, and now what we need is a little rain on our face from you, sweet Saint Honesty. So we won't sleep tonight while we brace against the wind. Oh, these hearts, they're where they make us. We'll go where they take us until we find ourselves shelter again. We won't settle for the silence. We won't drown in the tears. we'll say every single word, even if we think they'll hurt. And let the rain wash away these tears. Rain on us, Saint Honesty. Salvation is coming in the morning, and now what we need is a little rain on our face from you, sweet Saint Honesty. Oh, we won't let go. We'll be soaked to the bone and baptized by truth. We will reap what we sow, build our own higher ground when the rain's coming down. This is worth it to me, Saint Honesty. Rain. Salvation is coming in the morning. Wait patiently, aiming straight for it. And now what we need is a little rain on our face from you, sweet Saint Honesty.
That works. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh. Oh. You're not a voice. You're just a ringing in my ear, and if I heard you, which I don't, I have spoken for I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown, into the unknown. Into the unknown. What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me, who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
You can't stop the things I do.
She ain't lying.
Well, it's been 300 years, right down to the day.
And now the witch is back,
And there's hell to pay.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I put a spell on you, and now you're gone, gone, gone. So long my whammy fell on you, and now we're strong, so strong, so strong, so strong. Your wretched little lives have all been cursed 'cause of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine, mine, mine. All mine, my potions well in you. And now it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. You don't have very long before you burst, 'cause you feel the potion working, and it hurts. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. She ain't lying.
If you don't believe, you better get superstitious.
Oh, no.
Ask my sisters.
She's vicious.
Eek.
I put a spell on you, a wicked spell. I put a spell on you.
Sisters,
I say enter pie, alpha maybe up and die.
I say enter pie, alpha maybe up and die.
In kama koriyama.
In kama koriyama.
Hey,
Hey, hi,
I say
say
bye bye.
bye bye.
more time for the Sanderson Sisters of the Round. I would like to thank Manassas Church of the Brethren for allowing us to host, for letting us see this vision of a way that we could raise money for wonderful causes, for worthy causes through our music. And so I want to thank Pastor Mandy and the Church of the Brethren for allowing us this time. A special thank you to people that are kind of behind the scenes too. My husband, Rob Domer, has been doing the sound up there. Yeah. In the booth in the back is my son Ryan Domer, who's been doing the live stream, and he created the title slides that have been up here. So he spent a lot of time on that one. He is going to post this on YouTube for a while so that if you have friends and family that might want to see that couldn't be here with us, then this would be a great way to send them our way for our channel. I'd like to thank Travis Williams for the accompanying. Not only does he do squirrel stuff, he does wonderful accompanying. So. And my co-conspirator, Anna Williams, who is a performer, a wonderful performer. She created the programs, she created the flyers, and she's just she just makes everything happen. So thank you, Anna. There she is, okay. If you would like to donate, we have two plates in the back. If you'd like to give a cash or a check donation, you could also go through the Manassas Church of the Brethren website and make a donation. Just make sure that you put it toward doorways so that we know where it's going. If you write a check, again, please do write it to Manassas Church of the Brethren, and we will make sure. And there's a QR code in your program. Thank you, Sean. There's a QR code in your program that will hopefully work. It should. We don't have oh, good, okay, good. We always have the best of luck with those. So, and I would like to take a moment to thank you for coming out, but a special thank you to all of the performers tonight. Could you give everyone a big hand for this? Thank you again, and look for another one in October.